Mr. Excel podcast is sponsored by Easy Excel. Learn Excel from Mr. Excel podcast episode 1709. Mark Invoice paid. Hey, last Friday, Chandoo was here, and Chandoo had collected 211 questions for me, and we actually spent about 2 hours on Chandoo's podcast going through and answering a lot of these questions, but we didn't get to some of them. One of them that we didn't get to address with Chandoo, Ola. They create invoices in the finance departments. They follow one another on a sheet for easy purpose, but want to basically be able to stamp the invoice as sent or paid or something like that. So I just created some simple little invoices here like Ola described, just one after the other. So here's the first invoice, did a page break, here's the next invoice, and so on. I want to be able to mark these as sent or paid or something like that. And so I'm going to choose that cell, insert, out here on the right side of the insert under text, choose WordArt. All right, I'll just choose one of these. I'm going to be able to change it. I'll choose that one there, and let's just mark this as sent. Okay, but WordArt has those 25 styles. There's far more that you can do with WordArt. So I'm going to select the characters there, and just kind of look for some big, interesting, bold font there from the Quick Access toolbar, or if you prefer, back up here on the Home tab. It's the same list. You just have more. So maybe this. No, too big. Britannic bold, Broadway. Yeah, sure. Okay, there we go. Change the color of the font itself. And out on the Format tab, we can actually add a shape outline. So I can put this in a red box, and the shape outline will have some sort of a weight. All right, so there's our first stamp like that. You notice that there is a background color there. That is actually on the Format tab under WordArt styles. The text outline, you can control that. So maybe an orange would look better back there instead of the red. Let's take a look. Okay, now to make it look more like a rubber stamp, once you select it, this rotation handle here allows you to rotate it kind of like someone just grabbed the stamp and stamp the invoice. All right, so we have our first one there. I'm going to Control C to copy, and then go down to our next invoice. Once we've sent this one, I'll Control V, and down here, I want to mark this one as paid. So I'm going to paste the sent stamp, but then select the text and type paid. And I want the paid stamp to be a little bit different, so I'm going to choose that text under Home. We'll choose a different font and also a different color. So, the first time that I create each one of these, it's going to be a little bit of a hassle to go through and kind of get it right. But then once I have one of each stamp, I have a paid stamp, I have a sent stamp, I have a treated stamp, then it's just a matter of copying and pasting, and you have effectively stamped your invoices using Excel. QuickBooks has this feature. Once you mark something as paid, you get the nice little paid stamp on there. I get it. It's cool. It feels like the old days when we actually had a rubber stamp. So great question there from Ola. All right, well, hey, I want to thank you for stopping by. See you next time for another Netcast.